Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. My name is Cedric and here in Antwerp we are gonna taste another beer today. Actually, I had something in mind to taste today, a nice lovely double dark Abbey beer. And when I went to the fridge I couldn't find it anymore, so I think one of my visitors might have drank it. But then again, thank God I have a lot of beer in the fridge and in the garage and in the cellar, and well, you get the idea. So today is more of an impromptu video, and I still had one of the Musketeers bucket list series standing around, and yeah, I'm actually very curious to try that one out. Why? Well, because as far as I know, this is the first and only fruit beer that they brewed. Now, in the bucket list series, they've asked a lot of their employees, what's this one thing you still want to do someday in your life? What's on your bucket list? Apparently someone chose Walk the Red Carpet, which is also a fitting name for this beer. And they tried to fit a beer to the name or a name to the beer. And they came up with a Royal Rouge or a Royal Red. Knowing them, they do practice what they preach. They are honest in their marketing. So I am expecting a Royal Red beer. I don't know if it's according to the tradition of the Flemish Reds or like Rodenbach, or if this is a strong Kriek like a Castile Rouge or a Sherry Chouf. But first, let's check out the label, of course. This has the typical stylized label by the Musketeers of a couple glamorously walking down the red carpet. And what does this say? Red, fruity and slightly sour beer, re-fermented in the bottle. Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, fruit and yeast. Best before November 2024, so it is a very long lasting beer. Acid, re-fermented in the bottle. So it is rather traditional, or I am guessing it is rather traditional. Now, they did experiment in the brewery with Brettanomyces yeast and all those things, with wood aging. So they're not afraid of an experiment, and they're not afraid to import exotic ingredients in their brewery. So this could be something nice. If I see that it has a best before a shelf time of 2 years or longer even, because I've had this in the fridge for a while, then it might be a traditional Flemish Red with the lactobacillus and everything. It is a 7.5% ABV, so slightly stronger than your average fruit lambic or fruit beer in general. As usual, a nice branded bottle cap, the black cap with the red M by the Musketeers. And I'm gonna use my Troubadour glass again because I love the lovely executive glass. Ooh, that is very fruity. Right off the bat I get mainly raspberry. Well, berries in general, but a lot of raspberry. Indeed, that is a nice reddish pinkish color. Now I'm a bit too active here. Heavily carbonated. See from that engraved circle in the glass, a nice swoosh of CO2 purling up. Some nice pinkish foam, medium density, medium bubbles. Still very, very berry. A lot of raspberry, maybe some cherries in there. Again, lovely color. It is not that dense, not that dark, so it's not syrupy. There's still light coming through, and it's actually indeed a nice royal, yeah, reddish pinkish color. I'm still leaning towards raspberry. Okay, let's have a taste. Okay. Okay. A lot's going on there, and I actually don't really know where to start. Um, just like in the aromas, a lot of raspberry, a lot of berries in general. Um, I think maybe some cherries. Yeah, I do get some cherry aroma there. Um, and it has a nice balance. I expected this to be sweet and sour, but actually it's a bit sweet, sour, bitter. So there is this nice, soft bitterness on the edge. Yeah, just to round things up. It's a nice finish, and I absolutely didn't expect that. And I don't get the typical lactobacillus taste. Um, I can't put my finger on that. That the sourness in this beer is very, very subtle, and it's not lemony. It's not vinegar. It's not lactobacillus. It's yeah, more like sour candy, but in a good way, which is weird because I don't like sour candies. Yeah, it's nice. Um, of course, it's a bit special. It is a modern twist on a fruit beer. They are following the trend of the stronger fruit beers, like the 9 and the 9.5% and the 8.5%. This is quite average in that light. It's only a 7.5%, but that is in fact strong enough. It's strong enough to have two or three on a night. It is a nice fruit beer, but it's not sticky, it's not sugary, it's not too sour, it's quite balanced. It's even thirst quenching. Not that much, I must be honest. Um, if you want a nice, effective thirst quencher, then you don't need this, but it does the job. And yeah, it's not a lambic. It's not a generic fruit beer. I think this is a nice twist, a nice modern twist on that beer style. Am I gonna run off and buy a crate of this? No. Am I happy that I tried it? Yes, of course I'm happy that I tried it. I'm not gonna pour it down the sink. I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna drink it with taste, and I'm gonna enjoy it even. But it won't be my favorite. Um, how should I rate this then? Let's call it a 6, maybe 6.5. So yeah, 325 in Untappd. Yeah, let's. If you guys want to follow the scoring, by the way, feel free to add me on Untappd, the Belgian Beer Brothers or Belgian Beer Brothers. Anyway, you'll find me. Let's trade experiences, because I'm always curious for everyone around the world what they're drinking. I have some friends in Sweden and in Slovenia and in Thailand, as you guys noticed. It's always interesting to see what they have on the market. So, and there's nothing as honest as an Untappd review. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it at that. As usual, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You will get notified whenever I upload something, so you'll be the first to see it. And if you have any questions, experiences to share, or just any remarks, leave them down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Cheers, you guys.